Hello, good morning. It is Saturday, March 28th. This will be energy for the week starting tomorrow, the 29th, through next Saturday, April 4th, I believe is right. The first thing I want to say is that I woke up this morning singing in my head a song I have not heard in a really, really long time, like even thought about, came across my mind in any way, shape, or form. It's Revolution. Now, I'm a huge Beatles fan. It is not the Beatles Revolution. It's the Tracy Chapman, I think like late 80s. Don't you know I'm talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. I woke up singing that today. Strange and surprising. Like I said, haven't even heard that song probably that I can recall since I was in college when I watched a Pittsburgh band who would cover it. So now in my, waking awareness, I realized that today is another gathering for no one wearing one of those crowns. So I don't know if it's related to that or something else, but I just wanted to mention that I woke up singing that because I hadn't realized that until I saw a couple posts and things about it. So during my meditation for energy for the week, the first thing that came up was the sensation that early in this coming week felt very heavy. It just felt like moving through sludge and kind of coming up to like a blockade sort of feeling. In fact, at first it felt a little bit difficult to kind of get past the time frame, I want to say around Tuesday. And then I started to kind of flow back through the energy after several passes to kind of be like, okay, nothing else coming in about that time frame. Let's move past. What felt unrelated, though, was after I started getting through the that blockade kind of feeling, I actually did receive the word breakthrough. It did not feel necessarily related to moving past that sludgy first period. It felt like just mention a breakthrough is coming, or the energy of feeling like a breakthrough of some sort, or news of a breakthrough of some sort, because that word did feel not directly associated to that. After that, I actually sensed the sensation of a feeling of speed. I was not able to get any additional information about what that was, but it felt like speeding through. I also want to say I saw many people this past week talking about time being very strange for them. I have not personally experienced something that felt really, really notable about time, but I have been having wild, glitchy kind of stuff. And I was even talking to my astrologer friend to say, like, is this, the shadow period, the post-retrograde shadow period for Mercury, or something else? And it's not 100% certain that it really feels related to shadow. Things like standing in the kitchen talking to my husband and the microwave turns on for like a second and a half by itself and turns back off. It is a new microwave that we purchased ourselves to put in this home. It was well installed, like wiring was even redone to be sure that was safe, but that was like a good 2 years ago. So while I will absolutely, be cautionary and keep an eye on like electronics being safe and what have you, it's been fine all this time, and it just happened the last couple, like maybe week and a half. It's happened maybe like 3 or 4 times, and otherwise everything's been fine. In addition to that, though, the TV like completely kicking out all the way to the screen that has like the floating, hey, nothing's connecting, you're not on an HDMI, nothing's going through here, for no good reason. In the middle of then trying to get it back, like shutting it down and turning it on to get it back up to where I wanted. Going into YouTube to put my background noise on while I work through the day, and in the act of actually doing that, kicking me back out of YouTube to the main screen again. Like just strange things like that. Opening my phone and the whole screen kind of like glitching all the way up and then coming back again. Just weird things like that. I have a couple theories about what could be going on. I haven't landed on which one I think it is. So let me know if you're experiencing either weird glitchy tech stuff or if it's, time weirdness or anything like that. I love hearing those kinds of stories anyway, so yeah, just mention in the comments if there's anything going on like that for you. The last thing that I received in meditation this morning on energy for the week actually felt like a sharp, stabby discomfort kind of pain, like near the left base of the rib cage, near like the, and it radiated to the back. It felt uncomfortable, felt grabby, stabby, more of a sensing, actually felt like we may be hearing of like a female of note with something heart related coming into the news. I can't exactly say that definitely felt this week, but that felt like coming up. So I went, and as soon as I kind of got all of that sensing and information and sensation together, it immediately all went away. The other thing I want to say real briefly too is it still feels very uneasy, thick, uncomfy. I've had some days where the energy, collectively speaking, has kind of like taken the foot off of that pedal a little bit, and then like later in the day come back on, or the next day come back on. It has not left entirely. The last, I want to say almost 3 weeks, has felt more so that thick, heavy, uncomfy, uneasy, anxious kind of feeling than not. And I even had 2 days this past week where I did have some personal things going on that created a sense of dis-ease and anxiety. And it was kind of like a really wild, unexpected experiment that I wasn't even intending, because I actually could feel both simultaneously, almost like they were in their own little silos. Like, oh, here's my stuff coming in today, and here are the things that I can work through and manage to help alleviate. My hands are turning on with energy while I talk about it. That's funny. Where I can, use my tools to help alleviate my own circumstances, but at the exact same time, I am fully sensing and aware of the collective energy being present. So it sort of was a really great confirmation for me for the times where I'm like, I don't think this is mine. I don't have anything going on. I'm not aware of anything that would be causing me to feel the kind of like thick, uncomfy, uneasy, anxiety sensation that I'm having. So thank you guys for helping me experience that, so that I could really feel more confident, more certain when I'm feeling like it's not mine. So that's what I have for you today. I've had a wild couple weeks, very, very good things, but also just very busy and very tiring. So I hadn't been around, I don't think, since last weekend when I did my energy for the week videos. I'll try to be around a little bit better this week if I feel like I'm still recovering. So let me know how you guys are doing. I hope you're well. If you're going out for the collective, joyful party in the streets today, please be safe. Try to go with friends if you're able to. Keep an eye out for each other. And April still feels very big. Shifts, changes. It just feels like it's gonna be a wild ride. So let me know how you're doing, and we'll talk soon.